Well, hello, Karen. Welcome back to another episode of Tea and Coffee Hub. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you got another cup of tea on the go? And just, yeah, caffeine is life.
Coffee.
Gotta have that caffeine.
So I got one for this week.
Oh, I see the smile. This is gonna be fun.
This one kills me because I've talked about it for a couple decades, and I know a coach kicked my butt on it a long time ago, and I thought, well, they're a complete a-hole, but you know what? They're 1,000% right once I did it. And it made sense because I was sitting with a whole bunch of business owners and they're talking about their business and they have no one to vent to, no one to bounce ideas off of, no one to get like industry knowledge from.
Mhm.
And I just asked the question to about 10, 15 business owners. I go, so what's your support systems look like? And they all just,
Oh, yeah.
I think I just hit everyone in the gut. And they're like, what do you mean by support system? I go, you're all frustrated because you're running business. It happens. Get it.
Hmm.
But you can't vent to anyone, right? And they're all like, oh, you got that right. And I go, because if you vent to your spouse, they're thinking, how are you going to pay the rent? Right? And they all go, oh,
Hmm.
yeah. Do you guys have a board or anything? A couple of them did. I go, if you vent to your board, now they think they have a lack of leadership. And they're like, oh, yeah, you can't do that. Well, you can't vent to your customers because now they're going to go find someone else to work with. Vent to your vendors. They're like, uh-oh, the guy's business is in trouble. We need to call the account. And they're like, oh, yeah, yeah. And if you vent to your friends, they don't like you because you're a pain
Hmm.
in the ass. You're whiny. And they're like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
you got that right. So then I go, what associations are you in to gain knowledge and to get that support? And there was like three of them. Oh, I'm in my industry association. Great. Do you
Yeah.
go to the conferences? Well, no, don't have time. That's a great place because you all are venting on the same thing. And guess what? Someone has a solution in that room.
Yeah.
Oh no. Are you guys now in a peer group? And they were like, two people were in a peer group. And I go, do you go on a monthly, weekly, regular basis? Yeah, I try to go and the excuses. Then I had to drop the final bomb. How many of you were in a mastermind?
Mhm.
One person rose their hand and I go, do you go? And they go, yes. How is it working out for you? And all they said is they looked at everyone else and they go, it transformed my life and my business.
Yeah. I've also found, because I am in a mastermind, I'm in an accountability group, I'm in an
Oh,
association, but I'm going to be the mean, nasty person villain here. I've also met people who are in masterminds and accountability groups, and they just said it was a waste of their money. And do you want to know why? I'll tell
boy.
you exactly why. Because they walked in there and they wanted to appear to be the top rank in the room. So
Right.
there was nothing wrong, no problems. Their life is
Right.
right. You should all be aspiring to be like me. Where secretly they were like, crap, this is falling apart. I can't let them know because I'm the go-to person.
And I've seen it on running multiple mastermind groups. There's always the one who thinks they're the smartest in the room. And you know me, I've been a part of mastermind groups forever. And I've always gone in there with the idea going, there's way smarter people in this room than me. I will learn and I will give and share everything I have, but there's always someone smarter in the room than me. And those are the masterminds I wanted to be a part of
Mhm.
because I didn't hold back. So when people go, so how's your business? I said, here's my first challenge. It was direct. It wasn't, it sucks. It's beautiful. I didn't put rainbows and glitter all over it. But
Yeah,
I gave one thing instead of saying it's a disaster. Just one thing. And guess what? Someone in the room could solve it in probably less than 30 seconds and a viewpoint I've never thought of before because
yeah,
I was specific in my intention.
yeah. And the key is you take the emotion out of the problem when you're
Yes.
in these groups. It's not, oh, well, I'm really struggling with this. It's like so bad. It's like I'm finding that I'm having some supply issues with this particular product because there's an embargo on the place it comes from. And I don't want to raise my prices too much because that will put the customers out.
Right.
Have you anyone else found an alternative destination? You see, instead of going, shit, I can't get my products because
Right.
they can't get them out and I'm going to go under and go bankrupt. There's none of that. It's emotionless, fact filled, look for
Exactly.
strategy.
And I've even said it, you go to an association conference, right?
Hmm.
Boy, there's people who have been there, done it, who are killing it, and there's people who are struggling, and there's everything in between. If you go in there and say everything's all, rainbows dancing over, or unicorns dancing over rainbows and a glitter shower, guess what? Everyone's going to just kind of ignore you.
Hmm.
But if you go in there and go, I need to find someone who's crushing it, and I need to just get and have a cup of coffee with them and just ask them a few questions, don't monopolize them. And guess
Hmm.
what? That's a support system. I bet if you
Yeah.
ask someone going, listen, I'm struggling with this. I was told you solved it. Can I have a few minutes?
Yeah.
They'll, they'll say yes.
And again, I feel like I'm the bad news bear today.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll be the bad news bear. I'm going to give you the biggest tip ever. If you're always the person that's asking all the questions for all the help and you never give,
Oh,
you're going to be really
done.
quickly closed down.
Yeah.
Because I've been in that situation where you have people that just want to leech the information. And it's different if they're asking for information and in this place where they truly don't know some of these things, but then you see them giving some of the information you shared with somebody else and passing it forward. You're like, okay, but if they're just doing it to cultivate the information for
Right.
themselves and not giving anything, we spot that.
Oh, people do. I mean, I went to a mastermind retreat one time
Hmm.
and they brought in someone who has been there, done it, went through, I think they're on their 12th business, and their 12th business now has over 400 businesses underneath it. But
Yeah,
he will admit he wasn't perfect and all getting to the 12.
yeah,
So he's been there, done it. Guess what? This guy would share resources all day, and someone kept monopolizing him, asking and digging and digging. After about an hour or two, this he goes, dude, you haven't given anything to anyone.
hmm.
We're done with you.
And let's say I'm going to be the nice person here. If it is that you truly are so brand new, you don't have anything to give,
Mhm.
you can always give respect, acknowledgement,
Yeah.
encouragement, and motivation. Because I don't care if this is your first week in the business and you decide to jump right into a mastermind that you've never done it before. I
Yeah.
bet you've understood encouragement, respect, motivation from someone else.
And you know
You can
what?
give that all day long.
Absolutely. And I've had people jump into a new mastermind group. First time they've ever been in one.
Hmm.
They go, listen, I don't know how this works. We prep them. We took them off to the side, did all that. They came back. Someone had a question to the group. This person goes, huh, in this one business I was in, and they told a story from a business that they were in, not what they're currently in. That triggered that person who had the problem going, that was the solution.
Yeah,
Because you don't know what you can contribute, but contribute.
yeah. And it literally could even be that you don't have that information. You can say, oh my goodness, that is a really intriguing problem.
Mhm.
I can go and do some research. I'm really good at research and see if I can
Yeah,
find anything.
yeah.
You don't even have to contribute in the minute. And I wanted to make sure that people know you don't go into a room to be the smartest person in the room. In fact, I know both me and you have done this, Steve. When we became the smartest people in the room, what do?
We went and found another group where we were not the smartest person in the room.
I always look for people who can be smarter than me
That's it.
because I want to learn and grow every day.
Yeah,
But there's always a day when you're going to start at page one. So don't be
absolutely.
scared of doing that.
And this is what we're talking about, your support group. It could be a peer, in one of my businesses, I wasn't in a mastermind, but it wasn't an association. I got to know people that were in the same industry as me, and we got together once a month over lunch and
Hmm.
shared ideas and resources. Guess what? That was a support group without calling it a support group. We all liked
Yeah,
each other and we all had the same
yeah.
struggles, and we knew one of us has had overcome it, but we didn't
Mm.
call it a mastermind. It wasn't formal. And you know what? It was amazing. All of our businesses grew, all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And no
And
one sugarcoated a thing.
the best decision I did though for a support group, mastermind, wasn't actually paying for a huge mastermind, wasn't paying like that because I've paid thousands, multiple five figures for some because some of them to be in that room, you pony up. You could buy a house for what you pony up to be in that room. But those are worth it. Is I actually started with an accountability group.
Hmm.
There was a little buy-in. You had to
Yeah,
put something up for stakes because if you don't play, if you turn around to a friend and go, "Okay, can we be accountability partners?" I guarantee within 2 weeks, oh, I know you had a tough day. It's
yeah,
okay. Go have some wine.
exactly.
You have to put something in. But that accountability group where we met and we got dialed down to just the one or two things that we were only dealing with at that particular point,
Hmm.
not day-to-day things, but one or two things to move our business and got held accountable for it. My business like went and just
Absolutely.
fired off across the other side.
Yeah, one of my coaches every week. Okay, what'd you work on this week? Because we already
Mm-hmm.
knew I was supposed to do this. Did I get it done? Yes or no? It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't but an excuse and all this. No. And it really moved my business. And then that's when I also found the power of associations, peer groups, well, I've been in masterminds. Masterminds moved me the fastest because I always made sure I was not the smartest one in the room, but always contributed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started facilitating them. And guess what? I've learned so much by being the facilitator too.
Yeah.
It's been amazing. And it's helped me in my business just by being in the room and contributing and giving everything I have too.
Yeah. And I'm also going to put some, it's Gary Vee that is where I first heard this concept from. If you think you're giving too much, you're not.
Mhm.
Because you actually build more trust and loyalty by giving a lot of information away.
Mhm.
You tell them what to do, but you don't give them the skill to do it for their business
Right.
specifically. Give them the blueprint, but the blueprint's generalized.
Absolutely. As we used to say, I will give you my secret sauce for my burger all day long.
Mhm.
I'm not going to give you the ingredients to the secret sauce.
You can always give something, even if it's small. But
Absolutely.
this is one of the reasons why we wanted to do an accountability group because we have seen how it impacts business owners when they have something that they have to buy into, something that they're held accountable to, and they can't get away with BS.
Exactly.
And there is sometimes that excuses work. We're not cruel.
No, folks, everyone buys their own brand of BS.
Yeah.
That's the way it is. But if you're an accountability group, you have no room, no wiggle room for BS because you're holding yourself accountable. The group is there because you're verbalizing outward. And then when you start BSing, someone will stop you and go, "Did you do this or not?"
Hmm.
They're holding you accountable to your own goal. How great is that?
Yeah. And then you can say, well, I didn't do this because I had this problem. Can someone help me offline with this problem?
Hmm.
And nine times out of 10, there's someone in that group goes, yeah, let's do a 15-minute chat later.
That's it. People are willing to help. I was in an association years ago, and one of the speakers goes, "Okay, we're going to do a breakout for 1 hour. Find 10 people, total of 10 in per group that you can get along with." So we did that, and they go, "Okay, now you're all going to be accountability partners for each other for the next year." And they made everyone sign a commitment form. Some people who didn't sign, you're out of the group. It was
Hmm.
that easy. We met for a year, that group. We saw it go down from, well, only 8 of us down to about 6 of us. And guess what? After a year, the 6 of us, our businesses are doing good. How do you think the other 4 were? Yeah,
They went down, down, down.
down, down.
So we're launching this accountability group. It's coming in timing with the summit that we're doing.
Mhm.
And what are some of the reasons that if you're not sure where to start about getting in support groups, why this accountability group is right for them?
Oh, the first thing is, okay, if you're feeling like, hey, I have no one to talk to, I have my ideas and goals and I'm not achieving them, it's not a task list. maybe you're just not there and you're not being feeling like feet on the fire kind of thing.
Hmm.
Accountability groups, I kid you not, kind of kick your own butt into gear.
They're really beautiful for the neurodivergence among us because those
Oh yeah,
deadlines, those fire us up something chronic.
absolutely. And if you're someone like me, I love my lists and everything else, but or you're like what I say, the real entrepreneurs who have 500,000 ideas a day and we're writing them down. An accountability group will keep you focused on what's important for your current business now and
Hmm.
not look at all the shiny objects, the squirrels, the distractions. Hey, I'm going to go to these 500 webinars this month because of this. No, no, no. Is any of this stuff going to help you grow your business? Well, you're just gaining knowledge and not utilizing it. Go to
Yeah,
one,
exactly.
take it. Now, how are you going to implement it in your business? Accountability group will get you focused.
Yeah, exactly. So how would they sign up for the accountability group? Obviously, we'll put the link in everything.
Yeah, it's
What's
super
the deal?
easy. For our accountability group, we hold it 2 times a week or 2 times a month. Sorry.
Hmm.
And you come in with, hey, here's where I'm at with my business, but you come in with maybe 3 ideas or 3 things you really want to work on. Not, I need to clean up my emails. That's task stuff. But hey, I want to gain a new customer of this size. The accountability group people will go, great. Who do you know that is a customer of that size that you're looking for? I don't even know where to look. Accountability group might throw a couple ideas out. Now you have an idea. Now could you go out and get that one client? Yes. So
Hmm.
they're also there as a support system. It's not there to be beating you up. Not at all.
And it could even be something functional within your business. Like I
Yeah.
have to create some form of lead page or
Yeah.
funnel or campaign for my email because I've not been sending emails to my customers.
That's it. I've never done this before. Don't know where to start.
Yeah.
Well, step one here. Next week, step two.
And we help push you along and motivate you and encourage you. Now, I'll also say this is the best thing about an accountability group that I've seen. When they come in with this goal that is so ridiculous, it's going to take like 500 hours to pull it off, and they're somehow telling you they're going to do it in the next 3 days. So, what's step one of that goal?
It has to be
That's always,
achievable within the time frame between accountability meetings. So that's what we always ask members when they come in with that, BHAG. And it's like, okay, could you get this done by the next meeting? Oh, not a snowball chance. Great. Let's break it down small tasks. All of a sudden, you realize after like step 3 of it, it goes faster and faster, knocking it
Mhm.
out. And next thing you know, you're done with that monster project in, I'd say, a lot less time, a lot less frustration, and you're not at all worked up and anxious about it.
Yeah, because when you said that BHAG and no one tells you, well, what's the first step? What happens? And they see this so many times with entrepreneurs and small business owners. I talked to them again 3 weeks later, and they have, well, you know what, that was just not doable or achievable. So I
Right.
gave up and then gone with this other goal.
No. We'll use one person, not to name names, but they wanted to build a website. They had to redo their whole website because there was a change in their business and everything else. So they're like, oh, I'll get all this done by the next one. We're like, well, how many pages on it? Well, it's about like 12, 15 pages. We're like,
Mm-mm.
okay, how about between now and the next one, all you focus on is the homepage. Nothing else. Nothing else.
Yeah.
They barely got the homepage done in the allotted time. Why? They're thinking, now they put some thought into things and slowed it down to really make it something better. Then the next meeting was it, I will now create the about me page, right?
Hmm.
It was, they got it done. Now all of a sudden they start getting momentum and feeling good. And then they started getting a little like, I'm going to create the third page, but if I have the time, I'll create the fourth. Then the next
Yeah.
meeting, I got page 3 and 4 done.
Yeah. Because you get into this routine. It's like for me right now, I'm tweaking my branding for my personal business just a little bit. It's a small color shift. I'm not saying I'm going to change all my socials and my website and my emails all within this week. It was, okay, I'm getting some new profile pictures done.
Right.
Okay, now I'm working on the profile picture. Now I'm working on the header. Now I'm working on this one page. None of it was let's do it all at once. Because
No.
then you get overwhelmed and you go, oh crap, I can't do that.
And you get frustrated and then you lose focus and your business is stuck because you're stuck. That's
Mm-hmm.
the great thing about any kind of accountability mastermind. It's taking bite-sized pieces, getting the wins, and all of a sudden it's like pushing a giant boulder, right?
Yes.
You just can't start pushing it and starts 100 miles an hour. It takes time to build up, but you're thinking I need this to go 100 miles an hour, where the accountability group is like, just start pushing.
Yeah. Gotta get you to push. And it
Just
removes most of that indecision. So we're going to drop a link for the accountability group in the show notes and on the comments. We encourage you to come and take part in this. It is a very low impact to yourself as far as what you put into it, but what you take from it and how you impact your business is
massive.
probably massive. It is worth probably 50 times what you would put in for your time, your energy, and cost. Just saying that straight out of the way.
Yeah. And this is accountability. It's fast and furious. So it's not, you're thinking, oh my God, it's going to take like multiple hours a week. Folks, if you can't say what you've done, your past goals, did you hit them? Yes or no? Don't give
Mm-hmm.
excuses. And what are your goals between now and the next meeting? It takes less than 3 minutes to say all that.
Mm-hmm. Now, the calls will take about between 30 and 45 minutes because there's a group of you with these three
Right.
minutes and we're there to support each other.
And you
You
might
don't
hear
get to
someone,
come.
yeah. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say, you don't just come and go, these are my goals, bye, and
Right.
leave.
No,
No.
you will learn so much because they might be a little farther along in their business or behind where you can share resources. How many times where someone goes, hey, I'm stuck. And it's like, did you ever read this one book? And then
Yeah.
they would read it between, and they're going, that book just changed my whole life.
Well, I'm stuck on this. Oh, I was stuck there too. Let me get you the video that I watched to get me
Right.
through that.
Yeah. People will share resources. It's a magical thing. And I would say it's a little different than a mastermind. Mastermind get super deep on one thing. Accountability is holding you to your own goals to move your business forward to what your goals are.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just curious. Have people been part of masterminds or accountability groups before? I'm just wondering how many I have or what
Or,
associations.
or peer groups, just hanging out with people in your own industry, even though they're competitors.
Yeah.
I mean, we built a cartel, a little co-op in one of my businesses because we did these lunches and
Mhm.
we go, wait, if you buy like a bulk thing of this, we'll pay our portion of it. And guess what? All of our costs went down and we were all loving it because all
Yeah.
of a sudden our cost of goods shot just went right down because we all started buying together as a co-op. And it
Yeah.
all started sharing ideas over lunch.
Yeah. So this is something you can't miss out on.
Get a support group. So let's hear in the comments, have you been a part of any kind of a support group? Accountability group, mastermind group, industry association, whatever it may be. Not a networking
Mm,
group. Okay, that's different.
it's different.
And let's hear it. And then we also will have the link in there for our accountability group. So if you're looking to get your business where you want to be and stop running around feeling frustrated, give it a shot.
Give it a shot. It'll work great for you.
Yep. Right. And until next time, make sure you like and subscribe and share this episode. But we will see you next week.
Next week. All right. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Tea and Coffee Hub podcast today. We hope you enjoyed today's conversation and it left you inspired, equipped, and ready to take your next step, whether that's in life, business, or maybe both.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss future episodes and connect with us online and in person. Share your thoughts in the comments section. Until next time,
Keep sipping,
keep growing
take action,
and stop making excuses.